second, I'll start recording.
Okay.
Well, how did Kris do that?
I just
From-
changed some names in
You
the
just
actual
pretext
macros,
in whatever you want. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, ready, Tet?
Yeah, it's all recording. Go ahead.
All right, great. Welcome, everybody. We're here on Chapter 11 of Cyberpunk 2077, Electric Dreams. Tonight, Rogue is either not going to make it or he's going to be late. But we have Rogue, who plays Hunter, Feanor, played by Tetnak, Kris Reddington, played by Ghost, and Doc, played by, of course, Doc. And we'll go ahead and open it up with our opening cutscene here. Right, go to Chapter 11, a well-deserved drink. Early summer in Night City. Long days, longer nights. Everything wrong with the Neon Hive just gets a little worse this time of year. Mrs. Mary Trouser, recently widowed, leaves Avenging Angels headquarters and takes a private car to an upscale corpo bar just a few blocks away. It's been a long few weeks, and even the coldest, most calculating exec needs a drink. As she steps out, she thanks the driver with a generous tip. The driver looks at her, moist eyes, thankful. I appreciate you, Mrs. Trouser. You and your husbands were always good to me. I'm so sorry for your loss. Me too, Jerome, she says softly. Thank you. I'm just lost without Herb. But we're doing our best to carry on. The car glides off into traffic, leaving Mary before a glowing sign that reads Les Zinc Bistro. She lights a cigarette, exhales, and mutters, Fucking rube. Get fucked, Jerome. She steps into the bar's neon glow and orders a martini, unaware of the eyes watching her from above, tracing every move. Her gaze strays overhead as she watches a breaking news report. Militech is increasing its presence in Pacifica due to the escalating gang violence south of City Center. Per head of security, Janice Henderson, the Voodoo Boys and other Pacifica gangs are making it nigh impossible to conduct business. If the NCPD won't do their job, then Militech will, and serve both its investors and the good people of Pacifica by increasing the number of patrols and armored vehicles in the area. When dangerous tech goes missing, it's everyone's problem. Do I need to remind you about the cyber psycho epidemic or the hack and slash show at the Gentleman's Delight in Haywood this past February? I thought not. If you do come across any stolen tech, call Militech's Recovery Department at 1-888-555-PEACE. Did you mean peace? No. Though Militech does promote peace, we had to use P's. It sounds familiar. 4 digits. I see. In other breaking news, reports of a real live mountain lion north of Westbrook has the Corpo sector in a tizzy. Mary looks at the bartender. Can you just change the fucking channel, please? Sure, Mrs. Trouser. He turns the channel and mutters under his breath. I suspect that's more to your liking, you cunty bitch. The screen is now showing a ridiculous game show where contestants are dressed as old cartoon characters and made to navigate an obstacle course. As Mary sips her drink, Ice Angel's cybernetic gaze measures her, looks to the television screen, watching the Militech news and the banal game show. Like Batman of old, she then disappears into the night. And the camera then careens across Night City. An unspecified amount of time has passed since our last adventure. We'll get into that. we're going to open up things as the camera pans across the city, and maybe it's dawn, early part of a new day, and we find one Feanor. He may look different. He may not look different yet, but he's heading into the clinic to get some therapy, and I'll let you take it on from there. Let me see here. Feanor, therapy. Here we go. There you go, Feanor.
Yeah. Feanor has scheduled himself a therapy session as the events of the last few months have started to catch up with him a little bit. And plus, he's a little curious. He's never done therapy before. His parents have always said it's a good idea and encouraged him to do so, but he's finally done it. He's scheduled the time to go in and talk to someone.
So, whether you did your due diligence to figure out a good therapist and physician or not is kind of up to you. And
No, not at all. He used some contact his parents gave him, which maybe that's good enough.
Okay. So, do you think they would be competent, experienced, expert, or master? Prices range from $400 to $4,000, depending on how much humanity you want to recover and that sort of thing.
Let's do something in the middle.
All right. And how much humanity recovery do you want to go for?
Let's see. This is not counting my humanity that I'm gonna get back from my surgery, so... Oh, I don't know. I'd like to get as much as possible. 10? Can I get 10? 20? I don't know. What's it?
So you can do a 2d6 humanity or 4d6, and the 4d6 is just more expensive.
How much is 46?
4d6 for your experience is going to be 1,000 eddies.
Yeah, I'll do 46.
All right. So now the doctor has to make the DV first, and so hers is going to be +8. The DV is going to be 15. Okay. Now roll
46.
Yep. 14 humanity back. Now that's up to the permanent loss you take from your cyberware.
Okay. I don't think I have any cyber. Oh wait, I do. I got at least. I have to. I don't know what they are though.
You can just write it down, figure it out.
Okay.
I mean, if it's on your sheet auto calculates and lowers your humanity to what your cyberware should be. I mean, what your humanity should be, considering what cyberware you have active.
See, that's the thing. I don't know if I don't know how much I'm down. I guess it's hard to know. Does it say somewhere? Like, I mean, I have humanity 47 of 70, but I don't know what's what, right?
Then you can go up to 70.
I know. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, so 70 is after all the cyberware. You're saying?
Yes, 70 is the calculated humanity based on your cyberware and everything else you have listed.
Okay, so that'd be at 61, and then I'm gonna uninstall my body sculpting.
Yep. You go to
Okay,
like
so
the
that brings
up
it
clinic afterwards.
Say that again.
It said you get a surgery after your week of intensive inpatient therapy.
Yes.
That's 1,000 eddies, and then that will reverse your humanity loss of your years.
So, do 1,000 for the ears as well.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
And let's see what you look like here. Let me get your new token. Bring it up here. New one. There you go.
Nice.
So handsome.
Mm-hmm.
Still has his cyber goggles on.
Oh yeah.
He quit the video game, not the computer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
still a
So
wizard.
this therapist, you spent a week in the hospital basically, and yeah, there's talk therapy and so forth. But there's a lot of like, you can almost look and think of this Clockwork Orange type stuff. You hooked up to a bunch of drugs and you're in and out of the twilight state, and they're giving you, something like ecstasy and talking to you about your feelings and that sort of thing. And eventually you come out of it a week later a little bit more yourself. I'll let you kind of role play what that looks like and how you put this all in perspective.
Yeah. Well,
your new experience
what
and so
what did you
forth.
come in for today? One of those questions is, well, over the last few weeks, I've killed a lot of people, and one of them was the love of my life. I blew her head off with my mind.
You've done a lot of what?
Murders. I'm
But you're
just
not
kidding.
you're not currently suicidal or homicidal.
Oh, no, of course not.
Okay, let's just get that out of the way. I don't want to be involved in that paperwork. Thank you.
No, of course not. My love was Gladriel, and now she is gone. She's went to the west with the rest of her kind.
Long distance relationships are tough, Feanor, or should I call you?
Feanor is fine.
Very well. Well, long distance relationships are difficult. It's been a great week, Feanor. I'm proud of the progress you've made. How are you feeling?
I feel like I have a new lease on life. Feel great. I'm going to tell my best friend and my second best friend really soon about how great I've done.
And also, spread the word. We provide great services here, and it seems like you're very happy with your bonus package with the therapy plus body sculpting and your 10% discount you received. With the referral,
Yeah.
we can bring that up to 25%.
I will. I'll tell them. I'll send them a message right now. And he does. He sends Kris and Hunter a recommendation with like a coupon code to this place that says, "For all your troubles, boys. I know we're all sad right now."
Who you send it to? You want me to make a little text message?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll do the instant messenger. Hold on. Just for shits and giggles. I don't think I would send it. I'll just send it to everybody.
And it,
Hold on 1 second. Sorry.
this is going to be long. I'll read it out loud for the listeners, for the one listener online. Hey, I have a great shrink, kind of cute too, in a nerdy way. What do you think? Should I ask her to go steady? Oh, by the way, you can get 10% off if you click this link, hotshrink.info. Psych, haha, just come down to this address. That's pretty good. From Kris to Feanor. Fuck yeah, bro. Preem.
I was just
Good.
gonna ask you, do you have a boyfriend?
Uh, questions not appropriate, Feanor.
Oh,
But
sorry.
she looks down at the compensation account and she sees it's linked to somebody with a bunch of money. And she goes, but I'm free after clinic tonight.
Wow. Have you ever been to the Kahuna Burger?
Big Kahuna Burger?
Yeah,
No,
real
I'm just a
cheese,
resident.
they say.
I'm still on kibble. I mean, I'm on a resident salary, you know? We don't
Oh,
get anything like fresh pack. It's been ages since I had a real burger.
well, let me get your deets.
Oh, let me send them to you. Wow. That can't be your real name.
Oh, it's my real name, Feanor. I'll send Gwai here to pick you up. How about 7 p.m.?
Okay. I'm sending over my digits now.
Preem stands up and gives her kind of like a nod and a point and walks out. And he's whistling to himself as he goes outside. He's like, wow, being single is really fun.
From April O'Neil
Oh no.
to
God.
Feanor.
Whoa!
1-494-383-9483. If that's a real number of anybody, I apologize. April attached is a blurred
It's too
out
many
pic of
numbers.
scantily clad a woman in scrubs. And so, yeah, I think Feanor is on cloud 9 as he walks outside of the medical center.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, his humanity's peaking.
It's gonna start
You know what I mean?
He gets scammed, kills everybody.
Yeah,
He's just gonna
yeah,
start
yeah.
acting like a fucking Chad for the
Yeah.
rest of this.
Yeah, you see how buff he is? He's been working out.
He's taking workout pointers from Kris.
Yeah,
In just
so
2
Kris
weeks.
Hey, this is Cyberpunk. It's probably an implant.
That's
Just
true.
hit curls every day.
Yeah. Curls a
Drift
big
across.
CRT monitor.
Night City, where a gentleman hasn't yet had therapy himself, but is probably planning on getting it at some point. And he's gets a text message from Feanor, and maybe he chuckles or whatever, and lets you kind of role play what you've been up to.
Yeah, Kris has been chilling. Actually, he would probably look up and see if that baby survived or not from the insane shootout drive that they had some time ago at this point. I don't know when it was. This is like a couple days after, a week after, whatever. But he would have been looking to see on the scream sheets if there was any news on that or not.
Yeah, there is. There's the initial news story that is over there in the in character role play. Um, but if you flip on the TV, you've been following it, and it does seem that this child did survive, and is still admitted to the hospital. And they're not admitting visitors, but word on the street is this child did survive. And more than that, Kris, this child's been all over the news because not only did it survive, it was the first child that was delivered with cybernetics that were implanted in utero. This is something that has never before been done successfully, though it's been tried many times. And really, the sad part of this whole situation is it was done on a woman unwillingly, supposedly by the voodoo boys on the behest of who knows who, but it is a way to get some shady stuff kind of done under the counter. Shady science, shady experiments, but it seems that in this situation, this child has lived not despite uh, the meddling in utero, but simply because of it. And so this kid is known as the Wonder Child in all the Night City scream sheets. It's all being, uh, everybody's really blowing out of proportion. It's being really sensationalized. Wonder Child.
Yeah, I think as it goes on and like it goes from this horrific situation, everybody's a buzz about this. Um, there's this disgust that starts to creep up on Kris because it was what it was. It was somebody who was probably being trafficked and fucking used as a living experiment, more or less, and it sickens him. He turns off the TV and he will make his way to therapy to start getting some work done. However, before that, I will send a text to Doc. Second.
From Kris to Doc. Can you get a list of known voodoo boys for me? No questions asked. And as he heads out towards therapy, yeah, let's just go. We'll do Kris's therapy in a minute, but that will give us a reason to head over to Doc's place. The outside his apartment, then it zooms into his apartment. Let me find it. There it is. Boop. Doc, your place. You must be a up and coming fixer.
Yeah, Doc. He hasn't spent a lot of eddies on his place. He lives in Pacifica. He lives amongst the Haitians. He grew up poor, and that's what he's used to. So, yeah, he lives in this kind of a cargo confab kind of setting. It's small and cozy, and it has everything he needs. It's got a bed. It's got his computers. It's got a window he can look out and get some sunlight, and it has people around him that look out for him and that he also looks out for.
As you're hanging out at your desk, your agent, you get a notification. Can you get a list of known voodoo boys for me? No questions asked from Kris out of the blue.
Um, yeah, so Doc, sees that message come in from his agent, from Kris, and he realized he's heard the stories already about the pregnant woman that was taken. There has been some communication back and forth a little bit since he last saw the crew after he had to leave abruptly. He heard some of the stories of what was going on, and he kind of knew it was going to be heading this direction since they had to actually, take that woman from uh, the Voodoo Boys, which kind of puts Doc in the middle, unfortunately. Um, so he sees that and he tenses up just a little bit. His head, drops and he looks at the desk in front of him. He sighs, takes a deep breath, and he looks up. He adjusts the monitor on the desk there, and he types out a message back to Kris. He downloads the a small list of what he thinks Kris is looking for, and he sends it through the agent to Kris. No questions asked because he has an idea already of what it's about.
Um, why don't you give me a streetwise check to see how complete this list is, sir?
Okay. Where is Streetwise? Oh, there. I found it.
Social should be under social. It's going to be professional 17. Ooh, didn't roll well, but you're good at it. What's it look like as you send this list to Mr. Chris Reddington?
So I know Kris is going to be wanting to know about probably the names of who the head would be at the building where they took the woman from, who was last known to have her in custody, who was in charge of security, who the honcho is, who that's running the outfit, just kind of a list of who's who and who's important in the area that they picked the girl up from, basically based off of uh, Mark's information that he gave to Doc when they were able to speak finally, and just from the back and forth dialogue that the crew has had in the interim. So yeah, it just would have been security, who's leading that mission or that play, who's second in charge, who are some of the the gangers, that kind of thing.
And soon, as you're gathering all this information, you get a reply back from John Mark, who was the one that contacted you while you were in the Wolf's Den to get you on this job, and he has a few names for you. Here's your list from John Mark. Uh, Three main ringleaders here. There's an old net runner who's kind of heading up the surgeries on these women. Her name is Mama Sek, otherwise known as Dry Mother. She's kind of has this right hand man named Little Ghost, who's another net runner and very close to her. And finally, there's this big kind of modded out dude named Baron Kris, who's a big bad enforcer. But John Mark tells you that he's kind of weak-willed and has a lot of vices. So he figures if you apprehend him, he'll flip and you'll be able to get to the rest of these bad boys.
Okay, so I of course thank John Mark, and send the list to Kris, letting him know the importance of keeping it kind of between us and keeping it safe.
Anything else?
Not exactly at the moment.
So Kris gets this reply as he walks out of his house, and he's thinking about it as he's on his way to therapy. And of course, he does go to therapy, like uh, just like Feanor. Although when he checks in, it's this older gentleman with gray hair.
That's all right. Got here too late. Yeah. Kris marks that list as important in his phone, so he checks it later, and he'll go in and get settled in for therapy.
Reddington here. Good to meet you, Kris. It says here you're going through some rather dark times. Who isn't out there? And I thank you for taking advantage of our 10% offer.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, I just a lot of bad shit right now. So yeah, some shit fucked me up, and I had to talk to somebody. Therapy's important.
Talking is only part of what we do, Kris. We use at our clinic a patented mixture of several different drugs, oxytocin and stimulating compounds to really get you connected again with the world. Now, we do recommend a 7-day inpatient stay. Will compensation be a problem for you, Mr. Reddington?
Out of character is how much for competent?
You can't ask how much, just like a real life.
Ooh.
Um, it costs more to get the bigger. I actually didn't tell Ted correctly. He probably would have failed his check based on the DV, but let me look at the prices here. I think I posted it. Yep. So if you wanted to competent through, so if you look on Discord, let me see if I pin this. Let's pin this.
It's a good sign that you have to pin therapy prices for
It is pinned.
the video game.
It's pinned on there. So if you want an experienced person with a chance to get the 46 to be 1,000. If you want an expert person, it'd be 2,000. If you want a master, it'd be 4,000.
Yeah, I'll
And
do experience.
you're gonna get better mods based on, how good your care is. Experience.
Yeah, I'll do experience.
Well,
The 1,000 or whatever.
you want the doctor to use any of your luck? I'll allow that to happen.
Nah, that's fine.
All right, gotta be a 17 here.
Rock and roll.
No, but he took your money. It's $1,000.
He did take my money.
You can spend another week.
Fuck it, I got 12 G's, sure.
You want to go see somebody better?
Ooh. That would be another $2,000. Oh, man. So seeing an expert
You can
is...
get 2d6. You can get 2d6 increased by spending $1,000, then you get a plus 10 mod.
By spending 1,000?
Yep.
For expert?
2,000 on expert for 46.
I will just spend the 1,000. Spend the 1,000.
There we go. Any luck?
Fuck that shit. These games suck.
Oh,
This is your second week in therapy.
I'm
Oh,
leaving a
man.
bad review. Was that 1,500? Right?
yeah.
Jesus.
You don't seem like the type of guy who gets a lot out of therapy, anyhow.
These guys suck. I think the second week, Kris just feels like he's heard the same shit. The drugs aren't working. He's just sitting there, like, stone faced, like,
I'm telling you about my sister. You're not listening. Like in the video.
Look, man, I feel like I'm saying the same fucking shit to you guys every time, and it's just not. It's not clicking for you. I don't know. Like the drugs aren't working. Fuck it, man. And then like after 2 weeks, he goes out pissed off.
Yeah, they're talking about him about how, sir, it's. I know you say you don't use illicit substances, but your tolerance to these drugs we're giving you is just astounding, and we're not getting. I urge you to come back. Come back. We want to prevent any episodes of cyberpsychosis. According to our questionnaire, you're not far away from dissociative disorder, sir, and we are concerned about your safety.
Look, man, I've already spent 1,500. All right, I dropped 1,500 eddies on this shit. I feel no different than 2 weeks ago when I came in. So in 2 weeks, you told me a 1 week program was good, and it's like, oh, resistance, and then second week I'm here. I got shit to do, dude. I do. I get that you're trying your best. I got shit to do. I got places to go.
We'll have a regular salary. I can get you on the books here for next month when your paycheck clears.
Fuck that shit, man. Hey, best of luck to you. I pat him on the shoulder real hard. I just leave. I take my shit and go.
Yeah, you walk out to Watson.
And then as soon as he walks out, there's two things that he plans to do. He plans to go to his sister's to take that camera out if he hasn't done that already. And then he is going to start looking for like personal gigs to fuck with the voodoo boys, basically, because he has a bone to pick now, and that's going to be his therapy.
Anything else for you, Feanor?
For me? No. He just he's going on a date. Or he's going to, well, I assume that's after I talk to everybody else, right?
Yeah, yeah, we can do that. And so, like, this all didn't happen, like, right after those last few sessions. The way I kind of calculated it, I did do upkeep with you guys once, but you guys owe 2 rounds of upkeep, and then each of you should be able to do a couple hustles as well. So we can kind of go over that at a high level, and then kind of decide where you guys all want to get together next and what you want to talk about, if that's cool.
Oh, Doc definitely wants to try and get his humanity back up as well.
Go in. There you go.
Oh my god. What have you seen? Where have you been?
Let's see here.
Holy fuck.
I'm pretty sure that's a self-insert by the GM.
Do you see how concerned the doctor looks? Look at the doctor.
Oh my
That's
god!
what gets me the most. Like that's a 2,000-yard stare.
I don't even have that much humanity to get back.
I know you don't. That's why I didn't think you'd do it, but still made you slide.
Oh, I want it at its peak.
Holy fuck.
You look grizzled here, buddy.
Yeah, so Doc, after the last few weeks, running with this new crew, he already has a professional that he's been seeing. He's been seeing for actually quite some time. This gentleman here, when his found family died when he was a kid at the hands of a cyber psycho. So he's been seeing a therapist for some time. He's an expert therapist.
Dr. Fuker.
And Dr. Fuker. Yeah. So he's an expert therapist that Doc sees on and off. But this last week, he's seen a woman's head explode. He's been in anxious, anxiety causing situations, and now he is on the wrong end of the voodoo boys. They basically the gang that he grew up around in his neighborhood, in his territory, that he has seen a lot of times as partners and as friends. He's now anxious about the fact that he might have to be on the other end of that deal. with what's going on recently. So he went to therapy to just talk about these things and try and get it all off his chest and get his anxiety under control.
That's uh, that's a lot to deal with, Mr. Castile. The Voodoo Boys. You say they're after you?
No, they're not after me. They're they're a group I've worked with in the past, and a current job that I'm in right now. Some friends that I have made recently. They're on the opposite ends with differing goals that might cause us to clash, and I'm worried about that clash. It's that clashing that is giving me the anxiety. It's that running into the Voodoo Boys as an opponent instead of as part of the community that's stressing me out.
It's been a week. Do you feel like you're ready to rejoin society?
Yeah, I think I am. I think I am. I think I need to just swallow it and get back out there and do what I know what I need to do. I've got a crew who I'm working with, and they're strong and competent, and I need to be there for them as well.
Well, you have my number. Call me if you ever need anything, okay?
Yes, I will. Thank you, Doctor Fuckenheimer.
I appreciate your your patronage.
And I said he was an expert, right?
Expert and how much? If you want expert
Experts
and you want two d
standard.
six, yeah, 2d6, yeah. So that's going to be a DV15, and you get a plus 10. So let's see if it helps. No,
What the hell?
thank you for your money.
Jesus, man. All these doctors suck.
Penrose.
All right. So I'm down 1,000.
And as you walk out, you get something stressful that comes into your phone, and then your phone just starts to blow up.
Okay. So Doc walks out. He's still feeling kind of low, and he gets this text on his agent. It says, "Hey, I heard you making a name in Pacifica. Fine. But that VDB turf, we can both get rich in this biz. Just stay out of my way. And all these Militech goons running around, by the way. You wouldn't know anything about that missing chrome from Bouche Nwa a few months ago, would you? If we found that fixer was operating without VDB clearance, it would not be good. Ugh, god damn it." And Doc looks at the text and clenches his teeth and makes his way back to his hab. And throughout the course of the week, he tries to run a couple of jobs. And while he's looking for some gigs, he gets a text from a Padre Barra. "Someone started a rumor you ended up with that chrome from Bouche Nwa. True?" And then he gets one from Big Jim.
Every single like gang leader fixer
Yeah, they're
blowing you
all
up. Yeah.
they're all just blowing me up with texts, looking for that tech, looking for that Sandivistan that we got and that I handed over to that kid with the ears. God damn it!
Out of therapy. not feeling much better, and your agent just blowing up the left side of your visual field. You can't get any peace. What are you guys going to be doing over the next couple weeks?
Can we do some gigs real quick?
Yeah, let's do some gigs.
Yeah, Doc's gonna just try and throw himself into some gig work to get his mind off of it.
I will be looking for gigs specifically to fuck with the Voodoo Boys, but if I don't get that, then I'll take anything.
All right. So look in your macros, and there should be one called Every Day I Hustlin'. If you click that and pick your role rank, it'll tell you what to do. So that's one for Doc.
Doc staying true to form and just stealing shit.
And make
Rare,
sure you pick,
illegal, or very hard item.
yeah, rank 5. All right, Doc got bought in rare, illegal, very hard to get for a client, got a solar network, profitable job, and took your agency fee. So maybe you could have gotten Kris a job depending on what he rolls. So let's see. All right,
My
Ted.
ability rank.
That's the first one. You said we get 2?
Yeah.
Man, rolled 1 and a 1. Okay. Yeah, he
All
just
right,
does
so
some piddly stuff. Nothing.
what about Doc and Ghost? It looks like those hustles could probably play off of each other a little bit.
Yeah, probably when I got that message from Kris about needing a list of or some names of those voodoo boys. I also heard about a solo job that I also forwarded to him after I sent him that list.
Yeah, I would say if you want that payout could be protection, depending on how much you would tell Kris about the death threats that you're getting from every gang in the city.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, Kris came and followed me around for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Keep you covered, bro. And then I think that the hit job, maybe it was an offhand mention of something, and that was the 100 eddies was just what I took off the dude. I imagine I would just be taking out like foot soldiers to get their attention, but basically I want them to fuck with me. So maybe that hit job is like a small time like ganger that the Voodoo Boys associate with the Voodoo Boys, and I just dropped his ass cold.
All right, give you guys a little bit of money there, right?
Yep. I got half of my money back.
I did not.
All right, so time goes by, rest of May passes, and we go into early June. Nobody's heard from Hunter for a while. Nobody's heard from Jacked and Koken for forever. One, you figure he's either dead, out on a bender, or in rehab somewhere, and maybe Hunter is out, out in the Badlands doing the nomad thing. We know that Feanor has a new. Let me go ahead and change your.
We get free therapy.
Oh, I gotta do upkeep for you guys too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotta get you guys poor. So 2 months upkeep. Okay, so it just really depends on your living situation and the type of food you want. Um, Feanor?
Yeah, it's kind of a weird one because he technically lives with his parents.
I figured like that I would just give your canap for free and then just do the food.
Okay, that's fine.
So 100 for kibble, 300 for pre-pack, 600 for fresh pre-pack and good pre-pack, and like 1500 for fresh food.
He's been going on a lot of dates, trying to woo not only the shrink, but he's out on the net meeting people. He's living his best life. So we'll do 1500 for this month. He's spending a lot of money on.
1500.
Yep, he's spending a lot of money doing that kind of
Holy.
stuff.
You get to go out to a world-class restaurant once a month.
La Prairie, is it there?
No, the place at the site of La Paris is that bar that she went to, but it's attached to a really nice restaurant. It's
Yeah,
called.
he would go those kind of places, something like that. He would obviously
Yeah.
he goes to the Big Kahuna Burger quite often.
Oh man, let me pull her up on here. Is she your girlfriend now?
One of them.
Oh no. No.
Give me personal grooming.
He's becoming a monster.
All right,
One
we're going
second.
here. We're going to. Yeah, you have to get 2 out of 3. Okay.
Oh man,
And
this is not going to be good. What is
first
the
date. Let me see what the DV is going to be. Let me see what the DV is going to be. Let me see DV. So it's going to be every day at first. So it's going to be 13. So you're
That's
going to have to make
hilarious.
2 out of 3. It's going to be wardrobe and style.
Okay.
Any combination of these social skills you think would be good.
Okay,
Like
so okay, hold on. So, oh man, well, social skills are not my forte,
I know
but
exactly.
human perception. Let's see, wardrobe and style. Definitely don't want that. So what am I trying to do here? What is the
Let me see.
payoff?
Yeah, let me see how good she is here. Okay.
That's funny. I actually put points into grooming and style. Oh, she's a doctor.
Oh,
Really good at talking.
no. Oh.
He is a really good conversationalist, and on your second date, she brought you to this local place that was really, really good. They have the best tacos, and she's overlooked a lot of your flaws. So let me see how you did.
So okay, I'll do local expert. Start there.
Mhm.
Okay, okay.
So
Where'd you
he
take
takes her to
her?
the gentleman's delight. No, I'm just.
Oh no.
No, he takes her to the bar that's connected to La Prairie. He tells her about how La Prairie used to be there, and it was this French restaurant his parents told him about, that sort of thing. Conversation. You want me to do 3 of these? Okay, so what is my DV on these?
What did I say? 13.
I think that's what
Yeah.
you said. Okay, well here's conversation. Oh,
Oh.
well you say meat beats, right? In
Yep,
your
that's my little house rule.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, he kind of he's getting used to talking to people. He calls Hunter and like gets his agent to talk to him for a while if he can't get to practice. Calls Kris. He's like, okay, Kris, practice. Talk to me like you're a girl and we're on a date. What should I say? And he just like makes him go through that. So that's 2. I'll try wardrobe and style. No way. Oh my God!
He learned. He learned.
Wow.
Check the net, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, what are you wearing? What are you wearing?
He gets
What's your fit? Tell me about your fit.
So he gets the local, let's see, what is it called? Fashion wear for, like a punk. He's got like this, everything's got the strobe lights on it. His hair, he has what are the hair things? The fashion hair, and yeah, he's got the most recent duds for sure. He looks online to see what's fashionable now.
But the most important part is the normal ears again.
Yes, and he has normal ears, so that doesn't hurt him.
You have to roll one more.
Oh, that's 3.
You
So
passed all 3 of them?
Yeah, I passed all 3 of them. I did local expert 19, conversation 13, war driven style 25.
I'm going to put her relationship is at 6 out of 10.
She's feeling.
Now I have to question why she's dating a kid.
He's like 17ish.
She's like her early 20s, I'd say.
This is Night City, bro. Come on.
Right.
He lied about
That's
his
the
age,
least of
fine.
somebody's worries.
Lied about his age.
More like a med tech than anything else.
Say
Anything
it's
else?
your 18th birthday this month. It's fine.
Yeah.
Anything else going on?
No, he's just hanging out with girls.
Okay, Kris and Doc, you added your eddies as well.
Yes.
Okay, so it gets to be early June, and you meet up at some point or someplace.
Oh, did you want to do our upkeep?
Oh yeah, upkeep. Yep, you're right. Let's do Kris first.
Sorry,
Video
that's like
break, live,
saying, teacher, you
cube,
forgot our homework.
cube, cargo, container, studio, 2-bedroom. The art kind of looked like studio, but maybe 2-bedroom. I don't know.
What's the cheaper one? Studio.
Studio is cheaper.
Yeah, he would definitely be in the
Studio is $600 a month.
Yeah. Let me break you off some cash for my.
Oh no. Sorry, studio is $1,500 a month.
Oh, all right.
If you want good pre-pack, that's $600 a month.
I probably should do that because I'm probably not eating like shit. So 2,100 studio plus pre-pack. Oh, goodbye money. Damn, I spent fucking almost $4,000 already.
Are we doing 2 months worth? Or 1?
I mean, we did 2 months of therapy.
The 2 weeks of therapy.
Weeks of
Oh,
therapy.
2 weeks. That's right.
And what type of food you want?
I'll do the studio press like pre-pack. Nothing, not good pre-pack, just pre-pack.
$300 a month then.
Oh wait, no, the good pre-pack was 6. I already factored the 6. So yeah,
So
the good pre-pack, 600. So 1,500 plus 2,100. There,
2,100
I've
total.
subtracted
Yep.
it. Oh.
What about you, Doc?
Well, you've seen where I live. So that's the what you call it? Container or whatever it is.
Cargo container,
container.
1,000.
Okay. And is there does how you eat modify anything?
It's your lifestyle. It's a stand-in for lifestyle. So basically, if you look at the, let me see if I think I might have pinned that one too. Did I not? Yeah, so I pinned that one too. So with kibble, you eat horrible food you might not buy for a dog you liked. Once a month, you can see a movie or a brain dance. Generic pre-pack, you eat food which tastes better than kibble by comparison. Each weekend, you can afford to go out to a good bar and party or sit down meal at a good restaurant. Good
Yeah, I'll
pre-pack,
do that one. I'll do
generic
the basic pre-pack, yeah.
So your bill's going to be $1,300 a month.
1,300. All right.
Got some text messages going back and forth here. Be nice, be honest. Tell her she has nice eyes. Open doors, work out so you can fight dudes that try to knife you. And ask her about work and shit. Oh, don't talk about the wizard shit unless like a month in. Show her that you're cool and shit. I can't drive. Can you be my chauffeur? So Hunter is texting back and forth with Kris and Feanor because Feanor doesn't have a car. And if they get a really good date, they'll hook her up with a ride and promise to drive as well. So.
Everything's coming up Feanor in the new reality.
Everything's
Don't
got
worry,
Feanor.
that won't last.
Where are you guys going to
Nice.
meet at now?
Ooh, I don't know. Good question. Oh no. Oh.
I have art for that one, guys.
Oh. I don't know. I don't think Kris knows what that is.
What is that?
Oh, it's not good.
Gentlemen's
Ghost
Delight.
knows what that is. Kris doesn't know what that is.
Oh,
The best bar in
Ye-
Night City.
yeah. Yeah, Doc gets a text from Feanor saying, Gentleman's Delight. He's paying. And he sends back a text saying, sure, I'll meet you there. He puts in the, gets the directions from his agent and heads that way.
Don't look at the associated pictures.
April or not.
No.
Yeah, don't do that one.
My
When
guess
Doc-
is he's
when-
actually never been to the Gentleman's Delight. He just has heard it's cool and, like, yeah. Like, he asked on some forum somewhere where he should take a date, and somebody said Gentleman's Delight, messing with him, and he's like, oh yeah, Gentleman's Delight, that sounds great. So he's going to check it out.
Yeah, when Doc leaves his cargo fab housing, he keeps his head low and he's anxious and he's looking around, looking over his shoulder after receiving all those messages from other fixers and other personalities, in the city. He definitely wants to make sure that he's aware of his surroundings at all times.
I was about to say, that couldn't be it.
That is it. That's
No, the
updated
earlier
one.
one.
This is the OG one.
Yeah.
No.
So let's look as you guys walk in.
Yeah, Feanor walks in and looks around. What's the state of the GD at the current time?
It's back on top, man. It was in the news in February because of that massacre that happened. But really, it just seemed to like make people want to come more and party.
Yeah, he walks in and looks around. He's like, "Whoa, this is not what I expected, guys. I thought this would be a good date. Whoa, there's a girl dancing up there. Oh my gosh, this is a strip club."
The fuck is up with the guys wearing like space helmets, man? What's that about?
I don't know.
Doc looks over at them. He said, yeah, they're inhaling. They're smoking something, and that's just the way they keep it, getting into their system.
Well, I mean, it keeps it from being else, into the room. That's kind of sanitary. That's a good idea.
if Chris's eyes follow the connection to the helmet to try to see where it's at, where it goes.
It goes to underneath the stage somewhere. You don't even know where.
The stripper squats down over top of this hole every once in a while.
Oh, what the fuck, man? Hey, what? Are you sure? What? Hold on. Did you?
I'm
look
gonna
at
get one
information
of
for this
these. I
place?
wonder what it smells like. Come on, Kris.
I start looking at my agent to see like what this club is known for.
Give me a library search
Fuck.
or local expert.
They're both the same. I'll do local. I'll do library search since that's what it seems like we're doing here. I know.
That's pretty good. Yeah, so the Gentleman's Delight has a long and storied history going back to the 1940s, where it was the epicenter of a lot of stuff that went down in what was known as King Hammer's big fiasco. And since then, it's been a place where local fixers meet to do biz, and nobody's actually sure what they're breathing through those fish bowls, but it's a fragrant, kind of opioid and cannabis-esque kind of haziness to it. Just makes people kind of spaced out and out of it. More recently, back in February, there was a dancer that was hired who went cyber psycho on all the patrons and literally killed everybody present that evening. You can find that the NCPD never figured out exactly who did it because somebody went in and took a lot of the camera footage and stuff after that event happened. So, out of character, or perhaps in character, you guys would know you were involved in that situation back in February when this all happened.
Feanor and Hunter, the only two still alive from that.
Yep.
I guess Jack, but
Yeah, like Feanor kind of almost forgot it was this place. He doesn't have any recollection that it was the GD because it looks so different, and he's just thinking of it in the just because it was recommended to him for a date. He says, do girls like coming to places like this on dates? He looks to Kris and Doc.
I mean, sometimes. I don't know, man. Girls like different shit, I guess. This is kind of a risky one, to be honest with you, though.
Maybe I'll leave that for like the 12th date.
Yeah, man, you could like pitch it. You know, see if she's ever been to one, see if she likes it.
Yeah, and while they're talking, Doc is obviously kind of anxiously looking around. He's trying to put his back as close to a wall as he can as he, shifts around in his seat, his leg bouncing nervously, and he puts his hands and forearms on the table and kind of leans forward. Hey, Kris. Did you get any texts from any other fixers or anyone in the city about any of that gear that we got? No, he wouldn't have been a part of that. Feanor, have you heard from anyone about that gear I gave you a while back?
What gear?
I gave you some cyber gear a few weeks ago, month ago, something like that after that first job we did.
Oh, that thing. I put it under my bed.
It's under your bed. How long? I mean, is it safe?
It's under my bed. I don't know.
Have you guys seen the news? MaxTac looking for stolen cyber gear? I think that's what they're talking about.
Oh, that thing? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even know what it was. Do you want it back?
Well, I think we need to make sure it stays safe. I think we need to take a look at it. I think we need to figure out exactly what it is and then decide once we know what it is, what to do with it.
Oh well, like I say, it's underneath my bed at home. Don't worry, my parents never come in and snoop. I have it all rigged up. I would know.
Okay, well, with the number of cams in this city, anyone could have seen us hauling that thing around. I just don't want them to come snooping in your house looking for you, looking for the gear.
Oh yeah, that would be bad. Hey, oh, so I'm gonna go. You gonna go put one of those things on your head? I mean, I can go get. I can go. I can send somebody to go get it, or we could go get it after this. The thing under my bed.
Well, I think we need to take care of it as soon as we can. It's been quite a while since we got it, but and then Doc pulls up his agent and he forwards the messages he received from Padre and from everyone else to both Feanor and Kris to let them know, to show them that there are people out there in the city looking for this gear.
Oh shit, yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. We could go back and get it right after this, or you and I could
Yeah,
go get it. And,
right
I mean, it's
after. I mean,
whatever.
I don't think my parents will be home. If they are, oh, I could just introduce you guys as my friends.
I think Doc's more worried about like if somebody shows up at your house, and then just fucking waits, like tries to bushwhack you when you come in the door,
I mean, they
or your
haven't
parents.
yet.
Yeah, matter of time though, man. Like I'm just trying to get you shot. But I
Yeah,
mean, I'm down. I'm down to have a chill night, and then I can, if we're worried about here, then I can just keep tabs on you, no charge or anything, man. I mean, we're all here hanging out. Like I can just look around. I'm not putting one of those bowls on my head. It says right here it's like opioid and marijuana shoots. Fine, dude, do your thing, but like it's not for me. I just fucking went through 2 weeks of drug treatments that didn't do shit to me.
oh, did you
So
go? Did you go to the clinic I recommended?
yeah, man. I mean, maybe the chick that you're seeing that you're dating your fucking shrink now is cool, but like the guy who I saw just didn't get done, dude. Nice guy, didn't get it done, and I fucking blew 1,500 on that place.
Oh shit. Maybe well, I could give you maybe half to make
Oh,
yourself whole or whatever. I wouldn't mind
fuck
giving you
that
a
shit,
couple.
bro. No. Hey, I put my arm around it and said, jostle him around like a little brother or something. It's like, hey, dude, you're good, man. And it's on them, And I think the place is fine. I just think that I don't know, man. I need a different kind of clarity.
Oh, maybe April. You could talk to April.
Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, it's whatever, dude. I'm sure I'll be fine. I've been doing some other therapy. I think I'm good.
Okay.
Hey, I'm sorry, Bo. How much does Doc know about Mama Setch, like who she is or how
Give,
significant she is?
give me streetwise 15. You know about Mama Setch? She's a ripper doc in all but name, but the mysticism and like the literal voodoo stuff that boys are kind of involved in is rough. But their tech, nobody can even argue the fact that it works and that it's sufficiently advanced to be indistinguishable from magic. That saying I think is appropriate for the voodoo boys. But yeah, you know of her. She's a fearsome person.
Okay, so um, yeah, Doc. While they're talking about putting bowls on their head or not, uh, Doc leans over the table towards Kris. Listen, man, that list I gave you. How much do you know about Mama Setch?
I know she's on the list, and that's about it.
All right, well, she is also called the Dry Mother. She's an old net runner, ripper duck. She's heading up a bunch of surgeries. She is the one responsible, I believe, for that baby. That baby that was in the hospital, born with cybernetics. First baby ever. This is how deep we are. She is also sending us texts about that gear that this kid has. That's how important this gear is, I think. I mean, even Padre Barra, the Padre, he's a well-known fixer in this town. He's texting. There's something going on with that gear. We need to take a closer look at it as soon as possible. If you two want to put bowls on your head, that's okay. I'm going to stay clear. I'm going to stay sober. We need to figure out what's going on with that gear and why everyone wants it, and why someone like Mama Sech wants her hands on it too.
It must be preem. You don't gotta worry about Mama Sech, man. I got you on that. Her, whoever's with her, they're gonna get packed up soon. I'm gonna take care of it. I heard Padre's cool. Is anybody else coming at you or what?
Well, and then he points to, his head, meaning, his agent. So, well, I sent you the list. Yeah,
Shit,
there's Maelstrom is looking for it. Big Jim is looking for it. I mean, he's right over here in Haywood. So many people are looking for it, and they all seem to know or think for some reason that I have it. It seems like it could be dangerous, and if they're looking for it and it's in the kid's possession, that puts the kid in danger.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. We'll get a hold of it. But like, when did you get these texts?
I don't know. Bo, when did I get all these texts? In over the last week.
You just been getting them all the time, yeah.
Sparsely, a day here, a day there, a different text.
The only person here that might know, Padre Ibarra is a known figure in Haywood, but Feanor, you've done work with. He was the fixer that set you guys up with Jackson Coke and all that. You may remember, may not. It's up to you.
He probably doesn't, honestly. He probably let somebody else take care of that, like Hunter or Nathan, I think it was.
Yeah, and Doc kind of just looks around nervously. Okay, well, we can hang out, but as soon as we can, we need to go to this kid's house and take a look at that gear.
Yeah, man. As soon as we're done here, we'll go right over. Feanor, man, if you want a bowl, you can. I'm gonna kick it with Doc.
No, man. Hey, you guys seem kind of nervous about this, so maybe we should just get going. We can come back here another time.
Hey, it was a good place to meet, kid. I'm glad for the opportunity. We definitely did need to get together. Here is just as good as any other place. But we do need to take care of this business.
Yeah. I'll come and I'll check this out for a date night spot later. See what they got. Okay. You turn around and walk out.
Yeah,
I have Hunter's car. He's been letting me borrow it, but I put it in autopilot mostly.
Yeah, and Doc follows them out of Gentleman's Delight, kind of just looking around as he walks through the haze and through the front door.
Kris will send the stripper that was dancing 500 Yetis because they were sitting there and chilling. So he's watching her dance, and then he will bounce.
500 Eddies?
Yeah.
What's her name?
You tell me.
Crystal.
I was gonna say Crystal.
Crystal with K.
Yeah.
Crystal with K.
Sure.
Crystal with a
Crystal
K.
and
Has
Kris.
eyes for Chris, or maybe just his wallet. Sounds like a quest line to me.
Oh no.
All right, so you guys head out, spill out into the street. It's not very busy yet in the street there, and Feanor taps a little key fob, and uh, Hunter's pretty souped up vehicle kind of goes around the corner. You can hear the growling of the engine as it has a few old school combustible parts to it. You guys hop in there and head over to Feanor's place.
Yep.
Yeah.
Feanor's fortress.
Yes. His con app.
Looks like as you kind of walk in through the lobby here.
Yeah, he
Walk in. Go
yeah,
ahead.
he comes in and waves to the front desk guy and says, "Come on, guys, it's going up."
Yeah, Doc follows right in behind him, kind of keeps his head low and nods to the front desk person and puts his hand up in like a short wave.
That's Hector. He's been working here for a long time.
As they're going up, Kris does unshoulder his assault rifle, but just to be safe, just to be safe, man.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, he heads through the main living area into his very spacious room. Probably his room is bigger than Doc's cargo container for sure.
Yeah, Doc is definitely, a little wide-eyed and looking around, looking at the view out the window, just looking at the tech, looking at everything. Just, it's a pretty impressive place you got here, kid.
Oh yeah, it's well, my parents work for Arasaka, so it's all government funded, or corporation funded. Say, hey, just under the bed there, it's in a box.
And Doc kneels down and reaches under the bed and pulls the crate out from under the bed, slides it out, puts his fingers on the clasps and click, click, flicks them up, and lifts the lid to the crate.
Yeah, you see what looks like almost like this bionic spine looking thing. It's not powered on currently, but you see there's cybernetics. There's areas that are obviously implanted into the skin or to the spinal canal or the cord. It looks extremely high tech, like nothing you've ever seen before.
Yeah, Doc's looking at it and he kind of lifts it up in the crate a little bit and tries to take a look at it, looking for a serial number, a name, anything along those lines. But he's not very good at identifying or working with cybertech. He doesn't use it because of the hit against his humanity. So he's not very good at it. He looks at it and he just kind of is at a loss. It just looks like run-of-the-mill cybertech to him.
Yeah, Feanor would look at Kris. He's like, "Do you know what this is?"
I know it's a Sandevistan, right? Because I have one implanted. Well,
yeah. Yep.
I mean, it's a Sandevistan, but I don't know, dude. I don't know make, model, and shit like that.
I think I just shared a little image of it with you guys.
Oh, a Sandevistan. I've heard of those. I have pretty good cybertech, actually.
Oof.
That's pro. Yeah, it's not like anything you've ever seen before. Definitely military grade. Probably a prototype.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
wild, guys. This is, I don't know. Now that I didn't really pay attention for. Yeah, it's a Sandevistan. Yeah. But this is This is like a prototype or something. This is hot shit, man. Maybe Militech, I don't know. No wonder they want it.
God damn it. This thing's hot, and we have our hands all over it. Militech is looking for this. I know this is what they're talking about in the news. It has to be. Why else would everyone else be reaching out? And how do they know that I came into contact with it? Why are they reaching out to me?
I don't know, man, but yeah, it's all yours now, so feel free to take it.
um, yeah, Feanor kind of pushes the case towards Doc, and Doc immediately pushes it back. Wait, wait, kid. They know they're texting me. They think I have it. I can't actually have it. If they come searching my place, if they toss it and find it, that's bad business. It needs to
Okay.
stay somewhere where they don't know to look.
Well, here's the thing, man. If we don't want it and we're scared of it, we could just pitch it in a dumpster. But I mean, this is gonna be worse than Eddie's.
If you guys trust me, I can hold it.
Yeah,
I don't
I
mind.
mean, I don't care. You take it. Why don't you put it on? See what it does. I mean, maybe I don't know about that. Maybe we should get a Ripper doc and make sure it's okay and safe and stuff. But
I mean, I'd have to go under the knife for that shit, man. Had to get chopped up. I don't know. I already got one in that works real good. So, but I can hold this. I don't have a problem with it.
all
They can
right.
come for me if they want to. I'm not worried about it.
And, yeah, Doc looks over at Kris and then back over to Feanor. Yeah, yeah, I think that's a good idea. They they'll come looking for it at my place, so I'm not safe with it, and I don't want to put the kid in that kind of risk. You, on the other hand, Kris, I mean, trouble is your job. I
I can
think you
handle my
could
shit.
you can take care of it and look out for yourself.
Yeah, I can handle my shit. But I'm worried about you, man, because if they're looking for you, right, and you don't have it, what's to stop them from coming by and just blasting you out? Are you gonna be able to like talk them down, or
Well, I don't know. I mean, if they're looking for it, fortunately, as far as I know, they don't exactly know where I live. I don't invite people over to my place. I don't have anyone over. I live in a small hab. No one ever comes there. No one ever sees me go in and out except, some locals in my building. But I don't know. I might have to lie low somewhere else.
Well, the question is, how do they know?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. How would they know? How did they know I have it? Um, something must have been caught on a cam, or when we got it. Did we leave any survivors? I know there was a dead cop.
Oh,
out of
it's been
character, Bo? I was at the butcher shop, right? Like I showed up secondary, but I was
Yep.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know there
So
was a dead cop. There was a gang there. There were cameras. But
yeah,
I thought you
that was
took
bad
care of those
news.
cameras.
I think I did, didn't I, Bo? I don't remember the other character at all. But
What's that?
didn't I erase the camera feeds and everything? Dropped a virus in there.
I think
other,
you do. I
otherwise we
think
would
you
have
may
got
have.
rolled because the cops would have found that they would have seen us. So the cops would have been in our shit because Buzz died there.
Yep.
Yeah, I was pretty sure I did. I usually
But
do.
the story is that shit had been stolen from Militech, then stolen from somebody, then Voodoo Boys ended up with it. So
So yeah, Chris is
everybody's
thinking
putting two and two together.
he's like, I don't know, man. Like maybe there are a lot of different people involved in that shit. That op that was going on down there with all the fucking tech rolling through. Maybe it wasn't just VDBs or anything like that. People going sideways. Maybe like other hands contributed to that shit, and it got leaked, and now everybody wants to get a hold of it.
While you're talking, Chris, you see Doc's face just kind of go pale and his eyes get wide. Oh man. And he flicks over the message he just received to both of you.
Yeah,
Take a look
well,
at this. Where you at, little Doc? We are outside your place in Dogtown. Put two and two together, both me and Mama Sec think it went missing, and the only bleeding heart we know is you.
do you think
Man,
it's
Damn.
just they just figured it out? They just deduced it? That seems weird.
All right, well, they're watching my place. I can't go back there.
well, buddy, guess you're sleeping on my futon, man. Pass you on the shoulder.
Let me go back and Jean Marc. He said there was an enforcer, Kris, big bad enforcer. He said he might be the weak link to getting into Mama Sec. Maybe we could look for him, put some pressure on him, get some information about why they're coming after this, how they found out it was me.
I have an idea. I mean, yeah, you kind of got to figure out how to get the heat off you, but like for what to do with this thing, what if we sold it to Mary Trouser?
Oh
Uh,
man.
it's making a deal with the fucking devil, man.
I mean,
We
we
know that
already
lady's
are
got
in
that.
though. We're already in. She
We're
already
trying to
is
figure out a way
watching us.
out, man.
Maybe this is the way out. We trade it for that. We trade it
No, no,
for our freedom.
It,
kid, that's so
and
crazy because they're just gonna want more from us, man.
and Doc flicks over a couple of new messages he's received just in the time that we've been talking, and you can see that he's also been receiving messages from uh, like a maelstrom fixer named Big Jim who wants to do business, who's also looking for this cyber gear.
This is Hey, I mean, I don't know. You, he needs someone to kind of protect him and get this heat off of him. I think she'd be able to do it, yeah? I mean, nobody likes her like planting cameras and stuff. Do I know about that actually? I don't want to.
I would have told. Yeah, I told you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I clearly but that's a pretty
Yeah,
big contact we could use.
I don't know. I don't trust her. I don't trust her one bit. If she's planting cameras and using it threateningly, using it to keep control over us, she does not have our interests in mind at all.
No,
She can't be trusted.
fuck no. Exactly. And that's just gonna get us deeper in. Because if she sees we got a hold of something like this, she's not gonna let us go at all. It's not how this shit works, kid. There's only one way out of this situation. And we can talk about that another time because we got this problem right now. Um,
What if we sell it through the night market? Just get rid of it. Get rid of it
I
off our
definitely,
hands,
yeah.
get the money, and let it be someone else's problem. Let Militech go after someone else who has it.
What about this? I've got a sweet idea. What if we give it to Arasaka? Through my parents, put it in their briefcase. Maybe I'll do like a kid coming to work day, and I'll go in and then I'll just give it to a Arasaka executive. Thanks.
You want
Then,
to
yeah, but
just
on Arasaka's
hand it
radar
over
though.
to some corpo.
I mean, it gets it off our hands.
Why not get it off our hands and make a profit? I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
A night market seems like a good way to go about it. That way we don't have to deal with any of the people we don't trust. We get it out of our face and we get a profit.
Doc, what do
Yeah.
you think about we sell this shit on our own terms, right? Say fuck all these other people because they're probably gonna try to screw us. Yeah? You agree?
Well, I think everyone's looking out for themselves in Night City.
Right. So So we can't trust any of these motherfuckers to do things right by us. I don't want to work with the Voodoo Boys ever. After that shit they did, they're dead to me. Um, but I mean, I don't really trust anybody else, big gangs or anything like that either. So I think if you're down for it, maybe you spin this shit, we sell it, right, on our own, and you get a good portion of it because you got to relocate and shit, get out of. I mean, you can't go back down to Voodoo Boy turf. They're just gonna try
I'm
to kill
okay
you.
with him keeping my cut. It's all good.
Oh no, we're gonna do a split, but like, I'm just saying, he's the one who's lost their like fucking house from this shit. But anyway, that's beside the point. I think we sell it on our own, try to keep this shit on the low, and just keep away from these guys. Because
I,
if we try to work with them, they're gonna try to burn us, 100%.
no, I agree. I agree. I don't know much
I,
about fixers, but yeah, most of them. No offense to you, Doc, are just not trustworthy.
no offense taken, kid. I get it. I don't think many people are trustworthy in Night City. I mean, no offense. I watched you pop someone's head. I had to go to therapy for that shit.
Oh yeah,
But anyhow,
sorry about that.
I think Midnight Market is the way to go.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I just it is gonna put us out there a little bit. Just
No matter
more
what we
danger
do,
to it.
it's going to put us out there. If we reach out to anyone, it's going to put us out there.
Yeah, well, unless I just give it over to Militech's competition, boy, they would really be happy. Might get my parents promoted, actually. But, sure, night market, we could do that.
Well, that's my vote. I handed it over to you, Feanor. I didn't know what it was. I handed it over to you. You make the final decision.
Oh, me? No way, man. You're the one catching all this shit. You decide, man. If you want the night market, let's do the night market.
Yeah, man, we'll follow your lead on this one. This is, I mean, right now, neither of us are in any more danger than anyone else. But you're catching heat from like 4 major fucking groups right now.
All right, well, if I have you at my back, I say night market, make a profit, get it out of our hands into someone else's, and we have theirs.
Yeah,
Sounds good
that
to me,
works for
man.
me.
And then Doc nods kind of curtly, and immediately goes to work on his agent looking for inns to a night market and waiting for that information. Once he gets that information, he'll send out a couple of other texts to let people know that it will be available at the night market.
What?
That's what I was thinking. Hey, we have the Sad Devil stand. Just show up. We'll give it to you.
We don't know.
So, in character as a fixer, you would know this thing needs to go at something called a midnight market, which are rare, big time events that feature the rich of the rich, like only super ultra luxury items, super ultra rare items. These are talking about Arasaka, Militech execs, the leaders of gangs, like to come to midnight markets. Your rep probably isn't to the point that you can even get into something like that, but you're down with the night markets, and you're a street level fixer at this point. I'm actually going to increase your reputation to 5, and I'm going to increase the reputation of Feanor and Kris to 3. Um, and this is just because of the recent kind of jobs you've done and the higher profiles gigs you guys have been uh, involved in. But you can find night markets, and you'll probably need to work your connections, meet other fixers, talk with some people, try to figure out a way to unload this thing without drawing attention to yourself, Doc.
Okay. Um, how much do I know about Padre?
Give me a streetwise. Oh, you increased it already. Cool. Uh, yes, subtract. There we go. Perfect. And Kris, I'm increasing your reputation to 3.
Good.
And I'm increasing Feanor's rep to 3. Ooh, that's very good. Padre Ibarra, well-known fixer in South Haywood. He almost abuts a dog town of Pacifica. Um, he's involved in the Valentinos. He's been involved in some violent shit, but it's usually violent shit for a reason and uh, retribution sort of thing, and God's holy justice dispensed rather than purely cruelty for cruelty's sake. He's tied in with the Valentinos and a couple of the Latino gangs there in Haywood. But as far as you know, Doc, he's not as a bleeding heart as you are, but he's a trustworthy fellow.
Okay. So so I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna reach out to Padre Ibarra since he messaged me first, and since I know that he is pretty much a straight shooter, you know, pretty much on the level up and up. That he's probably the safest one out of all the people that reached out to me to contact. I'm going to reach out to Padre Ibarra and let him know, respond to his message. He said, someone started a rumor you ended up with that chrome from Bouche Nwa. True? I'm going to let him know that that was true and that I'm trying to offload that gear. Can he help me?
Message your smart Piet. I kind of like the messages.
And I leave the message as cryptic as that, only because it's in response to what he sent me anyhow, and I don't want to give out any more details. He would know what I'm talking about with that message. I don't know how far are we from South Haywood.
Couple hours.
Okay. So yeah, I let him know that I could be there, within a couple of hours. So I get the message from him, and I look up and I flick the message over to Kris and Feanor to let them know, that they got, so they can see the message as well. And I let them know, all right, I don't know if you guys know who Padre Ibarra is. He's a pretty well known fixer in Haywood. He's a straight shooter on the up and up. I think we can trust him. As long as we deal straight with him, we can trust him. I trust you both to be able to deal straight with him. He asked about it first. He sent me a message earlier, one of the ones I showed you, wanting to know if we had our hands on the gear. I let him know we did, and I need help unloading it. He wants to meet us at Jack and Coke in a couple of hours. He wants you to go, Feanor, and you, Kris. He said bring some muscle, bring the runner. That's you two. Can I count on you both?
I mean, yeah, man, we're here.
Yeah, sure. We got to get rid of this thing. Make some dough.
Not only that, I don't want to surprise your parents with someone busting down their door, shooting them in the face, and looking for this gear.
Yeah, that would suck.
All right. And he reaches over to the case and slides it over towards Kris. Kris, I'm going to put this in your hands. Trust you with it. I think you're going to be the best choice for protecting it out of the three of us.
Yeah, dude, I got it. No problem.
And he hands the case over to Kris. All right, well, we've got to get going then. Padre's going to be expecting us in Haywood. Jack and Coke. You know where that is, Feanor?
No, but I can look it up. And he just looks it up, and I'm sure the car has like a GPS thing. He just punches it in, sets autopilot. Once they get back to the car.
All right, and Doc nods and says, okay, let's go meet the Padre.
Seems like your crew gets very little rest as you bounce back across Night City, rolling past the billboards, the advertisements. Overhead, the sun is rising as uh, it flips over to June 1st, 2077, as you roll through South Haywood and finally make your ways to Jack and Coke. As you walk into Jack and Coke, it's not very busy at 8 o'clock in the morning on a Tuesday. But you see behind the bar, serving patrons that he's probably known since childhood as Padre Ibarra. Now, there's a red towel that's slung across his neck, and his forehead is beaded with sweat. Not from anxiety, but just from hard work. He wipes down the bar and yawns a little bit and actually reaches to his left and drinks a cup of coffee. And he looks to the door where he sees the silhouette of Doc and Feanor and Kris Redding walk in.
Can we just establish where the gear is? Is it basically in the trunk of the car, Kris? Or are you carrying it?
I'll be carrying it. He said protect it. It's on me.
All right. Yeah, so Doc walks in through the door, and he walks across the sometimes sticky floor as he makes his way to the bar stool, and he sees Padre Ibarra on the other side, and he nods to him. Padre, thank you for meeting us.
Thank you for meeting me on such short notice. I was thinking that my message went into oblivion. With as many people
No.
after you, Mr. Castile, I'm surprised that you still are alive.
And Doc raises an eyebrow at that. Well, that's not comforting to know. Thank you. Um, well, yes, I didn't reach out right away to you only because I received a lot of messages along with yours. Other people are looking for this as well. Um, I don't want it on my hands anymore. I don't want it on their hands. We don't need to be putting ourselves in the crosshairs of Militech or anyone else. I need to get rid of it, Padre. We need your help doing that.
Of help, of course. My services do not come for free, hermano. I want a cut of this.
Well, of course, that's to be expected. What is your standard percentage, Padre?
Feanor, good to see you again, young man.
Yeah? He doesn't
You don't
recognize him.
remember me, do you? An old Latino man who's had too many cervezas and his belly hangs over his belt. But I have other kinds of power, Feanor. You will remember me in time. And who might you be? He kind of extends his right hand towards Kris Reddington, kind of looking him up and down and taking note of his muscles.
Yeah, I'll shake his hand. Kris Reddington, solo.
I see.
Second best friend.
That too.
Yes, forgive me, Padre, for not introducing them. My anxiety right now, you can understand. After all those messages, my focus is to get rid of this. Yes, of course, this is Kris, and it sounds like you've met Feanor before. You know him.
Yes, he was mixed up in that nasty business at the Gentleman's Delight back in February. But against all
me?
odds, yes, you came out of it. How do you not remember? Your first big score, Feanor.
I've just been, well, I went through some therapy recently, and maybe I have some long-term memories that are being suppressed. My girlfriend will know better. I'll ask her later.
Well, memories are best left in the dark places of our mind. But if you would, the three of you, accompany me to the back. Let's look at this chrome and see what it's really worth.
Of course, Padre. And Doc stands up from the stool and kind of swivels and turns towards Padre, the direction he's walking, and starts heading that way.
Padre Ibarra kind of goes to his office, and there's a red plush couch there, and it looks like there's a card table in the middle of the room with kind of poker chips and cards and some eddies kind of sprayed across it. He says, I'm sorry for the mess. Make yourself at home. Make yourself at home.
And Doc finds a seat and makes his way over there. Sits down, but leaning forward, somewhat elbows on knees, fingers laced together, leg bouncing just out of a little bit of nervousness, and looks over at Feanor and Kris as they make their way into the room.
Padre indicates for somebody to put the case up on the card table.
Kris will do so. You know, flick open the things that are securing it, the latches, and then turn it and open it towards Padre.
Padre kind of just like in the meme there on the Cyberpunk Discord, kind of opens up this carton and flips it up and looks inside the case, and he runs his hand down along the Sandevisan. Oh boy, we happy with this. We very happy with this. Doc? I know there were some preem quick hacks in that cache in Cache Noir. But this here, hermano, this takes not the cake, all the fucking cakes in Night City. you might be able to get a quarter to $500,000 for this.
What?
Eddie's for days. Yeah, you heard me right, kid.
Doc lets out a whistle. Feanor looked it over already, Padre. He's pretty good with this kind of tech. He knew it was worth something. He knew it was pretty valuable and rare. He didn't quite mention anything about its worth, though. I don't know if he knew that.
No,
This
man. I just knew it was something really preem. I mean, I don't really do much of that stuff, But yeah, I knew it was some sort of one of a kind for sure. Prototype.
I wouldn't expect you to know. Just from looking at the thing, it does. It looks like any other Sendevistan. But of course, I've been in touch with other people. When you get as old as me, Doc Castile, you have sources that they don't even know themselves when they divulge information to you. Militech, though, they're not only interested in building the best soldiers of all time, but making sure that they lose their humanity in the process. After all, directing a soldier to kill is easier to do if they're out of touch with their humanity. And then, after the military services are done with them, I suppose they become disposable. But this here, it still will go for 250,000, 300,000, 400,000 eddies to the right buyer. But that's no strings attached. This thing is hotter than Night City in the middle of July.
this thing has enough strings on it to call it a marionette, Padre. We need to get rid of it.
The night market next Tuesday. It's over by the Bulwark. I'm not even going to take this thing there, but if you and your crew could accompany me, I think we could maybe run it up the food chain. Find when the next midnight market's going to happen. Should be sometime in June, probably later in the month.
And
So,
Doc's nodding his head while Padre's talking.
kind of looks at his calendar. He keeps a paper calendar like in his card room, and he kind of looks at it. Let's see here. Next Tuesday, the 8th. Why don't we meet here and we'll go over to the Bulwark together? I have some deals that I need to be involved in, and if your crew provides adequate protection, then you can have my help for my typical fee. I only take 20%.
And Doc looks over to Feanor and Kris and raises both of his eyebrows, waiting for their response to that.
Yeah, Kris just nods. This shit's hot. Get rid of it.
Yeah,
I don't need to haggle.
Feanor just shrugs.
And Doc turns back around to Padre and puts his hand out. We've got a deal, Padre.
Very well. He kind of clasps your hands. 20% of whatever we can get for it.
I'll just be happy to get rid of it. I don't need Militech or Maelstrom or anyone else who's looking for it, sniffing around me or the crew I'm running with.
About next Tuesday when the time comes. In the meantime, enjoy yourself. Lay low and don't get in trouble with the fuzz.
And Doc nods to that and shakes his head approvingly.
Padre kind of looks at you guys and says, "So, Take this thing out of my face. I don't want a maelstrom coming up in here in my bar and wrecking the fucking place. I'll see you next Tuesday.
Yeah, Kris grabs it, locks it back up, takes it off the table.
Doc stands up and makes his way out of Padre's office.
All right, so
If
we gotta make it
Nationwide could be a great
week,
insurance and
we're
financial
done with
services
this
company,
fucking thing.
We have to make it a week, and I can't go back to my hab.
I mean, this is, I have to say, getting everybody involved in this is going to put our neck out there even more. I mean, but fuck, I didn't realize this thing was worth that much money.
Well, see, now you know why it's better to sell it than give it away.
Yeah, and once we bounce this shit, they're gonna move on. They're worried about the fucking tech. They're not worried about us.
Well, then, I mean, I totally get, like, but maybe it would be ideal to just, I don't know, I just feel a little nervous, I have to say.
I understand. I
I
mean,
mean, I've got it pretty good right now, man. I just don't need to be flatlined right now. Got a good girlfriend, you know. I think might soon. I hope. Um, and I just don't want to die before that happens.
Hey man, you're good. Look, Doc, you can stay with me, right? And that way, if they try to trace your tracks, I'm already there. They won't even go to the kid. You'll be fine, Feanor.
the kid lives in a secure house. He lives at the top floor. It's a essentially a gated community. I'm sure you'll be okay. But I understand. I mean, if they're coming after me and they see you with me, well, that makes you a target as well. Your fears aren't unfounded. I I get it, and I'm sorry. The Padre, he's a straight shooter. If we deal with him correctly, he'll deal with us. I don't think he's gonna screw us over. He's gonna want 20% of that profit. It's a big chunk of change for him too. So we're not gonna get screwed over by him. He has a reputation, and he wants to keep that reputation. He's got a reputation as a good fixer, someone who can get stuff done and be trustworthy. He's not going to risk that.
Yeah, I'm not really worried about him, but like if he has to tell other people that we're wanting to sell some military grade tech, right? I mean, it's just going to have to go through a lot of mouths, and one mouth says the wrong thing or is overheard, and then it's going to get around. I mean, they already know you have it, and how did that happen? We don't even know.
I understand, but he's a professional. He's not going to say where it's coming from. He's just going to say it's available. No one's going to know where he's getting it from. He's not going to spill our names from his lips. He's not going to mention you. He's not going to mention Kris. He's definitely not going to mention me. He's going to say he has some preem shit that's worth a lot, and he wants to sell it on the night market. He'll be able to do that. Our names won't be mentioned. It's not coming back to us. The only thing we have to worry about now is the people who already know. That's already out there. There's nothing to do about that. So we have to protect ourselves until we can get rid of this.
All right, man. Just nervous is all.
You're good, man. They probably won't even fuck with you because you got that socket tower shit going on. They might be afraid to, tango with corpos. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe not over 250,000. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know,
don't know
man.
who knows I'm not a corpo. I mean, my parents are mid-level corpos. It's not like, I mean, it's not that big of a deal.
Well, you know what you do, man? You just fucking lie. You tell them you're super important, make it seem like you're really valuable, right?
Hmm. I'm not much of a liar, though. I don't know. Maybe.
If it comes down to it, probably ain't shit gonna happen anyway. I don't know, man. More likely they're gonna come after me and Doc, which, Doc's not excited about, but I don't mind. I'll take care of business. Might want to let Hunter know. I don't know.
I think anyone who was there that night needs to be informed. So
Yeah.
Hunter and what was the other guy's name? I
Albert?
only met him, Albert. I only met him that one night. I haven't
Nah, no,
seen him
fuck that guy.
since.
Fuck that guy. He's fine.
Well, he's still a loose end. He needs to be aware at least.
Hunter's in the
If he,
Badlands, so I mean, I'll send him a message, but he's not much on responding. He must be out with his girlfriend and they're doing some crazy shit out there.
Who knows? Maybe we'd be safer out in the Badlands, waiting until this deal.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
see a Hunter
Why
gets
don't you
back to us.
let us know, kid, if Hunter gets back to you? Maybe we can wait this out in the Badlands. Find out from him, and if so, we head out there. We take the gear with us. We let Padre set the sail up, and we don't even come back into town until it's ready to go. Does that sound like a plan?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude. I'm down for that. I really don't mind getting in a shootout at my apartment, though. I just need to tell you, like, it'll be fine, dude. I've figured this shit out. I've looked that place up and down, like all the corner. I know everything, man. I have it fucking set. I get 24 hours notice. That place is a fucking death trap for anybody trying to come in.
Well, I mean, it's just, I think maybe, yeah, Hunter said we can go out there and hang out there at his place. He's not there right now, but, they all know me. They'll let me in. No problem. I'm good
Oh
friends with
man.
Well, I,
Frag. We did Elflines together. I gave him all my shit, so he kind of owes me anyway.
well, I've got an old choom out there too, so that seems like the best bet. Since we all know someone out there, we're out of town, we're laying low, and we're letting Padre make the deal to get this sale set up. We only have to come back into town when it's time to sell.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
man.
works for me.
Kris, there'll be plenty of people to kill later.
I don't know, man. I was getting. Been a rough couple weeks. I was just getting excited about some assholes coming to my apartment.
Well, I can step into your apartment. I'm kind of an asshole.
I mean, I don't want to shoot you though, man. You're all right.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's really the assholes being shot to death.
Correct.
You know what, though? If we go out to the Badlands, what am I gonna do? I I have like several dates planned in the next couple days.
I'd be your driver.
Oh, hell
You'll be
yeah, that's
good.
right. We talked about that. Doc,
Yeah.
do you want to come with? You could be like the second butler driver or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Doc puts his hand on Feanor's shoulder and kind of pats his shoulder as he steps past him. Well, it doesn't sound like you're too nervous about being in town then. And he starts walking towards the door.
So is that a no or?
Yeah, I don't think he's coming, man. He's fine though. Hunter knows how to work with a gun. I've seen him shoot. He's good. And besides, like wherever we're at in the city, I'll just fucking speed. We'll be back there in time.
Okay. Well, maybe, I mean, Hunter's like, he's off doing stuff with Denver. But, yeah, anyway, I guess we'll figure out that later. I'll I'll send April a text later. So are we going out there?
Yeah, man. I'll probably buy some grenades and shit on the way out. But yeah, we can head out there, like grab some stuff and go.
All right,
Yeah,
yeah.
if we need to get any gear, now's the time to do it, and then we can head out there.
Let's shop. Yeah, I mean, I could grab a couple programs or something.
And Doc opens his coat and looks at the hidden pistol he has tucked in. It's like I could get some ammo.
If there's nothing else, you guys can kind of give me a scene of you guys gearing up over the next day or two and then heading out to the Badlands.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna exactly do this, but um, Feanor finds a place where he can buy, programs and cyberdeck supplements and stuff like that, and he's browsing through them and may buy some. I just have to look through my options out of character.
I will definitely. Kris will definitely be buying um, some very explosive things to have out there whenever they're getting ready, just in case. And same thing, I will need to take a look at what I want to grab before I commit to anything. I just know I'll be getting some grenades.
Yeah, so a
Yeah,
lot of like the non-specialty stuff in 2027 or 2077 era is a little easier to come by. So unless you guys want rare stuff, you'll be able to locate it within a week.
yeah. And Doc just keeping his head on a swivel, staying by Chris's side. Um, make sure that he stays very public while he uh, goes searching for ammo and some different things for his two pistols. Make sure that he has all the gear he needs and heads out to the Badlands with Feanor and Kris.
Hunter. And I'll just let you guys. We'll probably end the and the let's do this one. This is a pretty fun one. All right, so it looks like as you kind of like a couple nights from now, kind of roll up to Hunter's place at night. He's probably expecting you.
Yeah, knowing the folks around here mostly, um, Feanor leads everybody out. He comes in with Hunter's car basically on autopilot because he really doesn't know how to drive, and he gets a text from Hunter. He's like, "Oh, hey guys, Hunter wants us to go hang out with him. He's Frag's got a packing a monster bong, I guess, big hitter. I'm not sure what that means."
I think they're getting high, bro.
Oh, well, anyway, we should go hang out. I'm sure they'll have us places to stay. These people are sweet, man.
Yeah, Doc nods his head and he looks a little more relaxed. His shoulders are more relaxed as they make it out to their encampment out here, out in the Badlands. He feels a little safer, and he takes a deep breath and walks in into the camp with the other guys.
And, we'll end it there.
Alrighty.
I think that was a good plan.
Yes.
Yeah,
mean,
going
I know
hiding
you.
in the Badlands is a good idea.
I know you want someone to bust your door in, Chris, so that you can shoot them in the face. But
That's okay. He's gonna go fucking like guerrilla warfare in the nomad encampment whenever this inevitably gets raided. So it's gonna have
Maelstrom
a
could.
list on the wall. It's okay.
It's already been
there's
attacked
traps
once,
here.
hasn't it? Didn't we have a fight here?
We
I
had a
don't
fight
remember.
at the warehouse where Night Owl
They've
died.
been threatening they've been threatening to get vengeance
That's
for a
right. We
while.
attacked them
Yeah.
instead, right?
Yes. Yeah, because they kidnapped
Denver
Hunter's
and her
girl.
sister.
Denver. Yeah.
Yes. So we were like, yeah, we'll go deal with it. And then Hunter, coked out Hunter, jumped down.
Broke his back.
And-
My back is broken.
Yeah,
Spinal.
jumped down,
Spinal.
got set on fire, almost died. And then I jumped down and died.